Millennium Sports presents the 4-6A Bright Lights Baseball Game of the Week as the Southlake Carroll Dragons meet the Timber Creek Falcons. Tonight's game is brought to you by Impact Health Sharing. Save up to 50% versus insurance. State Farm Agent Earl Wood of Fort Worth. Misero Mexican Restaurant of Southlake. JR's Barbecue and More of Keller. And author James C. Bivens' book, Walking Through the Valley of Grief. Available now on Amazon. Now, let's join John Frow and Brenden Snow at the ballpark.
Folks, welcome John Frow and Brenden Snow. I got here a little late. We had some difficulties. We got technical difficulties taken care of. This should be a good game 2 of this series. Brenden, two teams may be going different ways after this game. If Creek can prevail, they're going to be hitting it for the district championship run. If Southlake Carroll doesn't win this game, their season is basically over. And Larry Buchan started the year with some seniors, but he moved them out and brought in sophomores. So it's a learning experience for the Dragons.
Yeah, and not often you ever see the Dragons with a record like this again. 4-15-1 overall, 0-5 in District 4-6A play. But
Never.
Timber Creek beat them on Saturday afternoon 3-1. We had that game. The Timber Creek looking to sweep the Dragons for the second time in 3 years. Like I said, Falcons will keep pace with Byron, Nelson, and Keller atop the district and let those three duke it out here in the next 2 weeks for that top seed. Again, this is the Impact Health Sharing pregame show. And we will take our first time out in the evening. When we come back, we'll have a scouting report on the Carroll Dragons brought to you by Misero Mexican Restaurant of Southlake. Back on the Millennium Sports Network after this timeout.
A minor accident can turn into a hassle. Fort Worth State Farm agent Earl Wood offers auto insurance with a combination of service, price, and protection. Earl's office is at 2900 South Hewland, Suite 50 in Fort Worth. Details available online at earlwood.biz. That's earlwood.biz. Fort Worth State Farm agent Earl Wood. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
That would be the range that you would pay for your family of 6.
Wow, that's great.
Go to savewithimpact.com. So the lowest is what?
$73
Compared to
like 2,000.
2,000.
That's actually crazy.
So standard rate $130.
$130 a month. Now what I want you to do is go ahead and put 3+ for your daughters.
Oh, that's a lot cheaper.
Were you expecting that?
No, not at all.
So it's called Healthcare Sharing, and Impact Health Sharing is our company, and we're just trying to spread the word that there's an alternative for people.
This commercial isn't about us. It's about you. It's about you and your first sip of your jalapeno margarita. It's about you and the fresh avocado and your shrimp ceviche. You and your family enjoying a good meal and good company. Celebrating with your closest friends, making a toast to a good year. Dessert, your favorite, Cinco Leches. When it's about you, you know you're at the right place. Make your reservation. Make it about you. Make it Misero.
Founded in 2017, JR's Barbecue and More at 121 Roof Snow Drive in Keller provides a taste above the rest. Breakfast tacos and delicious barbecue to HOA and neighborhood events, weddings, graduation, and family celebrations. Owners JR and Vanessa Herrera proudly support the Keller ISD student athletes. Call JR's Barbecue and More at 682-593-0892 for catering to your next event. And check us out on Facebook at JR's Barbecue and More.
And welcome back in the Impact Health Sharing pregame show. Now we take a look at the Southlake Carroll Dragons, brought to you by Macero Mexican Restaurants of Southlake. The Dragons, record of 4-15-1 overall, 0-5 in District 4 6A. They're led by head coach Larry Buchan in his 9th season in charge.
He's an All-American coach and a Hall of Famer, actually.
At 442 career wins, he played and coached professionally in Italy. He has been around everywhere. The Dragons, as a team, they hit 224 with 2 home runs, 58 RBIs, 21 doubles, 10 triples. They've stolen 28 bases and 40 tries. And as a team, they get on base at a .352 rate, the .326 slug. They've struck out 162 times while walking 80 times.
But they're only hitting 230 as a team. That's not enough.
No, and with that, only averaging 3.6 runs per game, while on the other side allowing 6 runs flat per game. And again, we mentioned a lot of sophomores in the lineup. Switch hitting sophomore leads off. Cam Dean, he's out in center field. He DH'd on Saturday. A little behind him, the returning all-district catcher, the junior Cooper Newby in the 5th hole. He's a lefty, hitting 240 on the year, 9 runs driven in. And then someone to keep an eye on in the 7th spot, the senior DH, Brenden Baker. He also plays catcher for the Dragons, DHing today, hitting .333, and has an on-base of .517, and he's made the most of his opportunities. And on the mound for the Dragons today will be Bo Kuhn, the junior right-hander. He's 0-2 with a 7.456 ERA and 10 1/3 innings pitched, with 14 strikeouts, 2 walks, but a high 1.742 whip for Mr. Bo Kuhn. He played first base on Saturday. He's the pitcher today and not batting in the lineup. That has been a look at the Carroll Dragons, brought to you by Macero Mexican Restaurants of Southlake. Another timeout and Impact Health sharing pregame show. When we return, we'll talk about the Timber Creek Falcons, thanks to our friends at Impact Health sharing of DFW. William Sports 4-6A Bright Lights Game of the Week. Back after this timeout.
When faced with a life cycle event such as getting married, having a baby, buying a home or car, planning for retirement, or planning for college, Fort Worth State Farm agent Earl Wood has products. When faced with a life cycle event such as getting married, having a baby, buying a home or car, planning for retirement, or planning for college, Fort Worth State Farm agent Earl Wood has products and knowledge to help. Earl's office is at 2900 Southfield and Suite 50 in Fort Worth. Details online at earlwood.biz. That's earlwood.biz. State Farm is for life.
This commercial isn't.
Welcome back, everybody, to Dragon Stadium. Little technical difficulty issues. We're scrambling here, but we'll get it together. Talking about the Timber Creek Falcons, the Creek Boys. Brenden, who's pitching their game tonight? You haven't given me that info yet.
That will be Milo Wilson.
Tell us about Milo.
Yeah, junior right-hander. It's 3-2 on the year with a 3.60 ERA. He's pitched 30 innings. Has 27 strikeouts, 3 walks. And
that's outstanding. Only 3 walks in 30 innings.
Yeah, 0.767. Features a mid to high 80s fastball, 85 to 88 miles per hour, along with a curveball and a changeup. He's been one of the best for the Falcons this year.
I'm going to let you go ahead and take this segment. I'm not prepared. I was in the car coming in here, Brenden. I had to go get some new equipment, and we brought it in from our supplier by hand. So bear with us as we go here. We'll get it together. Go ahead, Brenden.
Leading off is Aiden Loomis. He's hitting .302, a senior center fielder. Has 4 RBIs in the year. He's stolen 27 bases, always a huge threat.
Leading off for who?
At the top of the lineup for Creek.
Okay.
In the 3-hole, the senior second baseman, Tyler Goins. He's sporting a .418 batting average with 14 RBIs, and he's also stolen 19 bases himself. Senior Zach Winterak hits cleanup, plays first base. He's hitting .368. 2 home runs and 14 runs driven in. And behind him, Rain Rojas.
Hitting 5th?
Yeah. The lefty in right field. He was one of our players of the game after the 2 RBI single he had in the first inning on Saturday. The 3-1 win. The only change in the lineup is Hudson Howard is in the 9th spot and playing left field with Milo Wilson, who was in left field on Saturday, now pitching. Hudson, a right-handed hitter with a .243 average on the year, 6 runs driven in, 2 doubles, and 3 bases stolen. And for Timber Creek, Santos Casillas coaches first base, Chuck Wells coaches third. And that has been a look at the Timber Creek Falcons, brought to you by Impact Health Sharing of DFW. Still about 15 minutes away from first pitch. We'll take another timeout.
By the way, Impact Health Sharing, no networks, no red tape, just a different way to manage health care that works better and feels better.
Well said. We'll take a timeout on the Impact Health Sharing pregame show. When we return, we'll talk about the starting lineups and keys to victory for tonight's contest. The Dragons hosting the Falcons. Millennium Sports back in a moment.
Fort Worth State Farm agent Earl Wood offers the State Farm Steer Clear Young Drivers Program. The Steer Clear Awareness Program is for drivers under the age of 25 and is designed to reinforce the fundamentals of driving. You can contact Earl Woods in Fort Worth at 817-922-9300. Details available online at earlwood.biz. That's earlwood.biz. State Farm is for life. Fort Worth State Farm agent Earl Wood offers the State Farm Steer Clear Young Drivers Program. The Steer Clear Awareness Program is for drivers under the age of 25 and is designed to reinforce the fundamentals of driving. You can contact Earl Woods in Fort Worth at 817-922-9300. Details available online at earlwood.biz. That's earlwood.biz. State Farm is...
We leave a lot of things to chance. But more and more people are feeling that same uncertainty when it comes to healthcare. 1 in 3 Americans are skipping meals to afford care, and 36% are delaying or not getting the care they need. Thousands across the nation are switching to Impact for a smarter, simpler healthcare option that's more aligned with their values and budgets. To get your free custom quote in seconds, go to savewithimpact.com. That's savewithimpact.com to see what you could be saving.
Welcome back, Brenden.
We don't have pictures on. I'll give you the starting lineups. We'll get the picture figured out later. Leading off.
Starting lineups for.
I'm getting there. Leading off for the Falcons, the road team. Hitting leadoff and playing center field, senior Aiden Loomis. Hitting second, playing shortstop, junior right-handed hitting Blake Lopez. Hitting third at second base, senior Tyler Goins. Hitting cleanup over at first base, senior Zach Winterek. Hitting fifth, playing right field, the left-handed hitting sophomore Ryan Rojas. Hitting sixth, junior designated hitter Lane Brinkley. Hitting seventh, catcher senior Jackson Bass. Hitting eighth, at third base, sophomore Gavin Dunst. And hitting ninth, senior left fielder junior left fielder Hudson Howard, and junior Milo Wilson on the mound for Creek. And for the Dragons, leading off for Southlake, sophomore switch hitting center fielder Cam Dean. Hitting second, playing left field, senior Sean Otterburn. Sophomore shortstop Matthew Heredia hits third. Cleaning up at second base, Dane Thornton. Lefty catcher hitting fifth, junior Cooper Newby. Junior Jack Beers plays first base, hits sixth. Hitting seventh, designated hitter Braden Baker. Hitting eighth, senior right fielder Gavin Strange. Ninth spot is sophomore Blake Holloway playing third base with sophomore pitcher Bo Kuhn.
What?
On the mound, Bo 0-2 with a 7.452 ERA and 10 1/3 innings pitched, 14 strikeouts, 2 walks, and a 1.742 whip. And Bo features a mid-80s fastball, 83 to 88 miles per hour, a slider, a changeup, and a two-seam fastball for the junior right-hander. That is scouting report on the Timber Creek Falcons, brought to you by Impact Health Sharing of DFW. Well, excuse me, that was our starting lineup, brought to you by Impact Health Sharing of DFW. Now we'll go on to the keys to victory. So brought to you by Impact Health Sharing of DFW.
Well, for Southlake Carroll, they have to put the ball into play. They have 3 hits in game one. That's just not enough offense. In order to play well in this game, they need more runs. And they're facing a really good pitcher. As you heard the numbers for Timber Creek's Milo Wilson, 30 innings pitched, 27 strikeouts, only 3 walks. So that's for Southlake. That's the main thing they have to do is put the ball in play in this game. Brenden, what do you think about Timber Creek?
I think for Timber Creek, they have to get on, score early, put pressure on the Southlake hitting to produce runs from behind and pressure to deliver on some big hits. Score early like they did on Saturday. 2 runs in the bottom of the first inning was enough. You won the game 3-1. So scratch across runs however you can early. And yeah, if Milo Wilson can just throw strikes and force these out, not give up walks and free bases to these Dragon hitters.
Folks, we're going to take a break for a minute while Brenden works with the picture on it. But stay with us. We're not going anywhere.
Commercial isn't about us. It's about you. It's about you and your first sip of your jalapeno margarita. It's about you and the fresh avocado and your shrimp ceviche. You and your family enjoying a good meal and good company. Celebrating with your closest friends, making a toast to a good year. Dessert, your favorite, Cinco Leches. When it's about you, you know you're at the right place. Make your reservation. Make it about you. Make it Macero.
Millennium Sports hopes you enjoy our presentation of UIL Bright Lights Baseball. If your business, family, church, or school organization wish to sponsor our broadcasts, contact John Frow, president of Millennium Sports, at 214-642-7003 or email jmfro@att.net. Enjoy the game.
When you bundle home and auto, good things can happen. You get a local agent who can help you choose the right coverage for you at a price that's right for you.
Call State Farm agent Earl Wood in Fort Worth today.
Welcome back, everybody. John Frow here. Brenden Snow is now acting as engineer. He's getting our connection to our camera repaired. We'll have that in just a moment. You'll have the best pictures in the Southwest coming your way as soon as Brenden gets it up and going. For Timber Creek, Chuck Wells coaches third, Santos Casillas first. The dimensions here, 320 down each line, 345 to power alleys, 360 to center field. And the weather conditions coming up here in just a moment for you. It's a beautiful night for baseball. And weather conditions here. Right now, 80 degrees. It will be going down to about 72 tonight before the end of the game. The wind up to 16 miles an hour, blowing out to left field. Still taking fielding practice. They're actually a little bit late starting, which gives us a chance to get our camera going. Friday night, we'll have the Keller Indians in Southlake, Carroll, I believe right here.
Look at Siang.
And we should have some pleasant weather on Friday. We're not going to have any rain. We're not going to have any 100 degrees and all that kind of stuff. Our sponsors tonight, by the way, Impact Health Sharing. Save up to 50% versus insurance. State Farm agent Earl Wood of Fort Worth. Macero Mexican Restaurant of Southlake. JR's Barbecue and More of Keller. And author James C. Wood. C. Bivens' book, Walking Through the Valley of Grief, available now on Amazon. Are we back up, Brenden?
Yes.
What an amazing job Brenden Snow does. Calling games, doing color, engineering. Thank you, Brenden.
Anything to get the game going. Get some good baseball here tonight. That's all I'm looking forward to.
I'm going to be a little handicapped tonight because I was driving with our equipment from our supply company due to the another issue which we fixed. So Brenden will have more information than I tonight, or normally equidistant. But back to this game, here's what I think about Timber Creek. If they play well and win this game handsomely, they're right in the race, the district championship race, with Byron Nelson, who lost what was it, Saturday to
Trinity.
Euless Trinity Trojans. And Keller is out in front of everybody. They are the team to beat, 18-1, maybe 19-1 right now, number 2 in the state. They are pounding, they are run ruling almost every team they play. And their pitching is great, and their defense is great. There's no flaws in that team. But we know this is high school baseball, and things tend to even out during a long season.
Yeah. Long season, like you said, so many different things that can go wrong. You get players get
And go right, but
yeah, it'll go right. You never know who's going to get healthy, who's going to step up, who's going to fall into a slump. It's all about who can play consistent baseball.
Well, right now Keller is a consistent team. They only lost one game. The defending state champs 5A, Aledo Bearcats, but they lost 6-0. Didn't show up that game. We were there to watch. But watch out for Euless Trinity. They're coming from behind. Just about to finish the infield practice for the for Creek. They got the gray uniforms on tonight. The road gray. A little bit of purple on them for the Creek boys. By the way, Creek boys, Coach Chuck Wells coined that term, Brenden.
Yeah, they're starting to use a little bit of a new logo for the baseball team, too. They have a different style Falcon than the rest of the school. Like it when sports kind of had their own identity within the school, their own teams.
I want to say hello to Dr. David Frow, who's watching and listening tonight. And we have our umpires by any chance?
Yes, I do. At home plate, we have Mr. Brad Zane.
Hold on just a sec. I'm going to note that. Give me just a moment, Brenden.
You've got it?
No, I don't have it. Brad Zane behind home plate.
Yes.
Is that right? Okay.
We're delighted to have you all.
And on the base path,
Walt Freeling.
Sincere gratitude to Carroll Elementary School Principal, Ms. Stacy Wagner, and Vice Principal, Ms. Heather Burgess, for their continued support.
Thanks for the information.
Of our baseball program.
Walt Freeling. Now the Alliance chapter.
Yes, sir.
Schooled in the past. It is our distinct
Walt
honor
Freeling.
to have the Carroll Elementary School Choir under the talented direction of Miss Jill Snow perform our national anthem tonight.
This is getting nice and cool right now out here.
Feels good now that we're in the shade. Saturday we're in the sun
singing our national anthem
for the whole game.
Coming up, our national anthem.
A little bit after the coaches' meeting at home plate. There is Chuck Wells of the Falcons on the left and Larry Vucan of the Dragons on the right.
I don't know what in the world is going through Larry Vucan's mind this year. He's a Hall of Fame coach, over 400 wins. They're not winning. They're not even playing very good baseball right now. They still could, I think they potentially could get in 4th place if they play some really great baseball. They haven't been getting hammered too much, but they just haven't won much.
Yeah, because in that 4th place spot in the District 4 6A standings, it's just a 2-win team right now. Northwest Eaton and Byron Nelson tied in that spot. So Dragons find a way to definitely run the table second half of district. You can find that 4th spot. Indians lead the way at 5-0, and then Timber Creek and Euless Trinity are both 4-1. And Northwest Eaton, VL Reeton in that 4th spot. They're led by a new coach over there.
His name is?
Walker. I know it's Coach Walker.
I'll pull it up here.
Well,
bear with us, folks. We have a lot of things to work out here.
It was Coach Jeremy Fothery there for years with the Eagles.
Again,
won the 5A title with them back in
this is a school
about 7-8 years ago.
We encourage all fans, players, and coaches to exhibit good sportsmanship.
VL Reeton head coach.
Yeah.
Players, officials,
Uh,
fellow spectators.
AI says it's Jeremy Fothery. You know what I think of AR, Brenden? It's disgusting.
Lineups.
Ridiculous.
First for the Timber Creek Falcons. Leading off, number 25.
Could it be
the
Branden
center
McCullough?
fielder, That's Aiden Loomis.
Jeremy
is there.
Walker.
Yes.
He was an assistant, so
Batting
he's been
second,
elevated.
number 9
We
at
remember
short.
Coach
That's
Walker.
Blake Lopez. Lopez at short. Wearing number 7, batting third. At second base, that's Tyler Goins. In the cleanup position, number 22 at first base, Zach Wanarek.
Zach's playing first base.
The right fielder for the Falcons
first
today,
baseman
wearing number
stands there,
4,
and Zach
batting
plays
fifth,
great
that's Reed
defense. He's a
Rojas.
great shortstop, but he's playing first for the team.
Batting sixth, wearing number 11, the designated hitter, that's Lane Brinkley. Behind the plate for the Falcons, the catcher, number 3, Jackson Bass. Wearing number 12, over at third base, batting 8th, that's Gavin Dunston. Out in left field, batting 9th, number 17, Hudson Howard.
It's quite a few changes
Pitching for the
Brenden,
Falcons
for the
tonight,
first game.
wearing number 21 is Milo Wilson. And now the remaining, your remaining Timber Creek Falcons. The Falcons are coached tonight by Santos Casillas, Jacob Levins, John P., Cameron Aller-Heller.
Milo Wilson's pitching
and
now
head
instead of
coach
being out
Chuck
left
Bell.
field.
Yep.
So you can fill me in as we go here. Waiting for the Dragons to come out. They're wearing
And
their
now
black
your
jerseys,
Southlake Carroll Dragons.
lime green on the back, the numbers and black tabs.
Batting first, number 24 in center field, that's Cam Dean. Wearing number 1, batting second in left field, Sean Arterburn. Wearing number 6, batting third at shortstop, Matthew Heredia. In the cleanup position at second base, wearing number 3, that's Dean Thornton.
Dave Thornton.
Dane Thornton.
Behind the plate for the Dragons, wearing number 44, batting fifth, Cooper Newby. Batting sixth, at first base, number 8, that's Jack Beers. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, number 20, that's Brenden Baker. Batting in the 8th position, wearing number 2 out in right field, that's Gavin Strange. Wrapping things up for the Dragons.
Gavin Strange, the place kicker, isn't he?
Blake
On
Holloway.
the football.
Punts, yeah. Punts.
Well, he
and
just did
some-
a place kick out there as he
Yeah,
came
yeah.
out.
Does place kick too, yeah.
Wearing number 13, that's Bo Kuhn. The
Bo
Dragons
Kuhn's
are
about
coached
6'6"
tonight by
inches
Jake
tall,
Moore,
everybody.
Paul Gibson, Steve Stone, the head coach for the Dragons, Larry Buchan.
An all-star coaching staff of former coaches.
Now
For
taking
Southlake
the
Carroll.
field, how about a big hand for the Carroll Elementary School Choir? Will be coming on to sing the national anthem for us.
Yes, of course, they're the Dragons. All schools are Dragons here in Southlake.
Yeah, they
Folks,
say once a
couple
dragon, always a
announcements.
dragon
The
here.
bad boy tonight is Matthew King. And in just a few minutes, the first pitch will be thrown to Cooper Newby, and that'll be Isai Mata will be throwing out that first pitch.
Last few kids coming out for Carroll. Actually, they're the elementary school kids.
Miss Snow, as soon as you give me the thumbs up, we'll begin. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as you are able. Remove your hat, face our flag, as the Carroll Elementary School Choir lead us in our national anthem. Your attention, please. hand from the Carroll Elementary School Choir under the direction of Ms. Snow. Thank you very much. Now it's time. Have we done the first pitch, gentlemen?
Nothing quite screams baseball like that. National anthem's played. It's beautiful weather. Flag blowing in center field out towards left.
Here he comes. How about a hand for Isai Mata, the first pitch? And he'll be throwing it to Cooper Newby under the instruction of Bo Kuhn. Bo, have you shown him what he needs to do? A little bit of a height
Bo
differential
Kuhn,
there. All right,
junior
Cooper,
starter on the
ready?
mound.
Isai, let's see what you got.
Oh, yeah. Strike. How about that?
Mata on the first pitch.
It dropped right in at the knees.
Cooper and Bo Kuhn. And we are just about ready to go. One more hand for Isai on that picture-perfect strike. Very nicely done, my friend.
Isai threw the nice first pitch. Bo Kuhn will be following him up, the starter for the Dragons. Right-handed junior, the fastball in the 83 to 88 miles per hour range with a slider. Coach Fukan said is when it's down, it's his put-away pitch, and has a nice changeup and two-seam fastball. The two-seam with good late movements. Bo will be tasked with this tough Creek offense, averaging 5.1 runs a game, hitting .305 as a team. For Carroll, they only used one pitcher on Saturday, and A.J. Bennett, so you think the whole bullpen's available behind Bo Kuhn. Jack Beers at first base, Dean Thornton over at second, Matthew Heredia, the shortstop, and Blake Holloway at third. Left fielder Sean Arterburn with Cam Dean in center field, Gavin Strange, the right fielder, and Cooper Newby, the catcher behind home plate. Home plate umpire Brad Zane puts on the face mask.
Now leading off for the Timber Creek Falcons, number 25, the center fielder, Aiden Loomis.
Aiden Loomis is leading off for Timber Creek.
Loomis, a
Again, on the mound for the
302
Dragons,
average
Bo Kuhn pitching to Cooper Newby.
on the year with no home runs, 4 RBIs, no doubles, 2 triples for the speedster. And it's 27 of 29 stolen bases.
Watch out there. He has great speed. That's Aiden.
5-5 from the right side, stands in against Bo Kuhn. Starts him off with fastball low and away for ball 1. Aiden 0 for 4 on Saturday. The 0-1. Or the 1-0, that is. Missed up.
Up and in.
2-0.
Had a check swing. Didn't go around.
Back right of the 2-0s hitting to the screen. 2-1. First baseman Jack Beers plays a little bit in, not quite on the grass, but even with the bag. So Coons 2-1 offering. That's inside.
That was something that hurt Timber Creek, not too much, but they walked 10 batters in game 1.
And Loomis ahead in the count, 3-1. Bo Kuhn's pitch hit the other way to right, going over Gavin Strange. The right fielder makes the catch. And 1 out to the top of the first. We're scoreless.
With 1 out.
And Blake Lopez.
Second, number 9, the shortstop, Blake Lopez.
Junior
Lopez
shortstop.
now batting for the Falcons.
Steps in. Lopez was 0 for 3 on Saturday.
Hitting.
Hitting 275 coming in tonight. No home runs. Pitch takes a
good curveball.
Right down the heart of the plate for strike one. 5 runs driven in for Blake Lopez with 2 doubles, no triples, and stolen 1 base in 2 tries. 0-1, that's down inside. Blocked by catcher Cooper Newby. 1-1. Yeah, 348 on base percentage for Lopez. The 1-1. The change up inside that moves Lopez back where he takes it for a strike at the knees, 1-2.
Wind just slightly blowing out to left field at about the 360 mark.
Boku's 1-2. Tapped back to the pitcher, and the tall kid grabs it, running over to first, underhands it to Jack Beers, round number 2. 2 away, top of the first, scoreless. And Tyler Goins,
Now batting for the Falcons,
senior
number
second
7,
baseman.
Second baseman Tyler Goins.
For Timber Creek, he was 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored on Saturday on the year. 418 average. No home runs and 14 driven in. Bo Coons, first pitch, fastball outside corner at the knees for a strike. Goins also with 3 doubles, no triples, 19 of 21 on stolen bases. The 0-1, another, that was a slider, drops outside at the belt. 0-2. Quickly ahead, Bo Coon to Tyler Goins. 12th pitch of the inning. Curveball down in the dirt. 1-2. 522 on base percentage for Ty Goins. Pause the 1-2 from Bo Coon. A curveball low.
Broke down and right in behind home plate. Cooper Newby stopped it.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Coon's pitch. And a breaking pitch down and in. And Tyler Goins holds off on 3 in a row and has worked the count full.
Right now, this weather is just beautiful, isn't it, Brenden? Nice and cool. The cool breeze coming in. We're looking towards center field out northeast. The wind's headed west.
In the shade. Payoff pitch. Up and in, ball 4. Fastball missed in. And Tyler Goins on base with a 2-out walk.
The cleanup hitter for the Falcons, number 22, Zach Wanarak, first base. Wanarak now.
And again, Tyler Goins, 19 of 21 on stolen bases. He's a threat at first for Zach Wanarak, the hitter. A 368 average, 2 home runs and 14 RBIs. 4 doubles and a triple. Pitch from Bo Coons, a curveball inside for ball 1.
I believe Zach is headed to Amarillo College, isn't he?
Yes. Yes, he is. Throw over to first.
His parents love his baseball so much they're thinking about moving and the season's over and going out there with him. How many stolen bases Zach got?
He's 7 of 9.
I knew he had quite a few. Good speed in the cleanup.
The 1-0, hard hit left side, base hit right between short and third. A single for Zach Wanarak. Moves Tyler Goins
For the Falcons, the right fielder, number 4, Rain
over to
Rojas.
second.
Here's Rain Rojas, the sophomore.
The lefty playing right field. He's got a 333 average. 2 dingers and 10 RBIs. No doubles, 2
Two
triples.
home runs.
Yeah. First pitch to Rain Rojas, hard hit, right field, drops right in front of Gavin Strange, and then he loses it trying to throw it home, sliding all the way to the Carroll dugout, scoring on the play. Tyler Goins, it's 1-0 Creek.
I'm going to call that an unearned run. That throw was not a good throw from right field. It caught on his hand, went out over toward the
designated hitter, number
fence.
11, Lane Brinkley.
A single and an E9.
Rojas is a superstar, I'm telling you, man.
Score the run.
He is really good. What was his average again, Brenden?
For that, 333.
Now he's in his position where he can run here. What's his running?
It's 2 of 2.
So that was a single. How about doubles and triples?
No doubles, 2 triples.
Catching up with my stats here, folks. Thanks, Brenden. At the plate is.
This is Lane Brinkley, the DH, the junior. From the right side against Bo Kuhn, throws heat but misses low for ball 1. Lane comes in hitting 360. No home runs, but 6 RBIs and 3 doubles. That's breaking. Rojas is hitting the air high and deep to right field, ranging over Gavin Strange down the right field line, makes the catch and puts it into the Falcon threat, but not before Creek boys get a run on a pair of hits. There's an error and 2 left on. Top of the first in the books. Timber Creek leads Southlake 1-0. Due up for Carroll on the bottom of the first. 1, 2, 3. Cam Dean, Sean Otterburn, Matthew Heredia. Falcons Dragons 4-6-8 Bright Lights baseball continues after this timeout.
That would be the range that you would pay for your family of 6.
Wow, that's great.
Go to savewithimpact.com. So the lowest is what?
$73
Compared to
like 2,000.
2,000.
That's actually crazy.
So standard rate $130.
$130 a month. Now what I want you to do is go ahead and put 3+ for your daughters.
Oh, that's a lot cheaper.
Were you expecting that?
No, not at all.
So it's called Healthcare Sharing, and Impact Health Sharing is our company, and we're just trying to spread the word that there's an alternative for people.
Bottom of the first inning, Milo Wilson taking his warm-up pitches. The junior right-hander, 3-2, the 3.6 ERA in 30 innings.
Only 3 walks. That's the key.
27 strikeouts to the 3 walks, the .767 whip. His catcher is Jackson Bass, forming the battery. First base, Zach Winterek. At second base is Tyler Goins. Shortstop, Brooke Lopez.
Falcons, number 21, Milo Wilson. To number
Brooke
3,
Lopez.
Bass.
Blake
Now
Lopez.
leading off for your Southlake Carroll Dragons, number 24, the center fielder, that's Cam Dean.
Cam Dean, the sophomore center fielder, switch hitter, leading off. Stands in from the left side against the right-handed Milo Wilson. Darts a fastball right at the knees, the heart of the plate for strike 1.
Let's get the rest of the defenders at third base.
Gavin Dunstan. The 0-1 pitch. It's another strike, fastball right on the edge at the bell, 0-2.
Left field.
That's Hudson Howard. The 0-2 pitch up and away.
Center field.
Aiden Loomis. 1-2. Line drive, right center field. This is trouble towards the alley. Down and off the wall on a couple hops. Picked up by Rain Rojas and slamming on the brakes at second base. Cam Dean, the leadoff double.
He really hit that ball well. It went up against the fence and one bounce.
After that leadoff double, that brings up the left fielder, number 1, Sean Arterburn.
Sean Otterburn, the senior left fielder. From the left side, a .237 average. No home runs, 2 RBIs. Double and 2 triples. Milo Wilson now from the stretch, kicks and deals. Auburn laid down the bunt, back towards Wilson. Pitcher picks it up, throws the first in time to record Sean Audubon out, but Cam Dean advances to third. Perfectly on the sack bunt.
Batting third for the Dragons, the shortstop, number 6, Matthew Heredia.
Matthew Heredia, the sophomore shortstop, hitting third with a runner on third and 1 out. 298 average. First pitch, swing hard, hit the third, dive and stop by Gavin Dunstan. Holds the runner at third, throws the first in time.
That was a really heads-up play by Gavin over there at third, and a good throw. Creek has good defense this year.
In the cleanup position,
They're pretty good everywhere. Hitting, defense, pitching, up at the plate.
This is Dane Thornton, the left-handed second baseman. First pitch swinging away, fouls out of play to the left. Dane Thornton, a 154 average. No home runs and 3 RBIs. 2 doubles and no triples. Milo Wilson's 0-1 pitch. Hard hit, foul, again to the left. Dane Thornton's behind the count 0-2. Creek trying to work around a leadoff double. Go 2. Fouled out of play left side a third straight time.
On deck for Carroll is
Cooper Newby.
Sounds like a baseball name, Cooper Newby.
Junior catcher returning all district player. 0-2, fouled straight back.
They're making Milo throw a lot of pitches in the first inning, Brenden. That's what you want to do to wear the pitcher down.
Yeah, 4 straight fouls off to start this at-bat. The 0-2 again. Check swing, but going around, says on-plate umpire Brad Zane, and down on strikes is Dane Thornton, and Milo Wilson does indeed work around a leadoff double. No runs, a hit, no errors, a runner left on, an inning complete from Southlake. Timber Creek Falcons leading the Southlake Carroll Dragons 1-0 on the Millennium Sports Network. Back after this timeout.
A minor accident can turn into a hassle. Fort Worth State Farm agent Earl Wood offers auto insurance with a combination of service, price, and protection. Earl's office is at 2900 South Hewland, Suite 50 in Fort Worth. Details available online at earlwood.biz. That's earlwood.biz. Fort Worth State Farm agent Earl Wood. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Millennium Sports and Timber Creek Falcons wish to thank our broadcast sponsors, Impact Health Sharing. Save up to 50% versus insurance. State Farm agent Earl Wood of Fort Worth. Macero Mexican Restaurant of Southlake. JR's Barbecue and More of Keller. And author James C. Bivens' book, Walking Through the Valley of Grief. Available now on Amazon.
Impact Health Sharing, no network, no red tape, just a different way to manage healthcare that works better and feels better. And it'll cost you less, too.
Now batting for the Falcons, the catcher, number 3, Jackson Bass. Bass now for the Falcons.
Pass in the 7th spot.
This is him. He was 0 for 2 on Saturday with a strikeout and a sack bunt. Senior catcher.
1-0. Creek ahead. Nice curveball.
Dropped in for strike 1. Bo Kuhn, his second inning of work.
Jackson Bass hitting this year.
283. No home runs, 6 RBIs, chops it foul, left side. Is 2 doubles, no triples. A stolen 1 base. 346 on base for Jackson. Played tight end for the Falcons football team. Bo Coons 0-2. Up and away. Gavin Dunston on deck, and Hudson Howard to follow, 7-8-9 for the Falcons. The top of the second. 1-2 pitch, hit right side, down the line, base hit, possibly more. Jackson Bass around first, heading for second, and in the second with a double.
That was sharply hit to right field, slicing down the line. Good pickup by the right fielder there.
Gavin Strange.
Dunston now for the Falcons.
Double for Jackson Bass, his third of the year. And the courtesy runner, Chase Loomis.
Up at the
for
plate
Jackson.
for Creek.
Here is Gavin Dunston, the 222 hitter. Throw back to second. Gavin, the third baseman, senior, no home runs, 4 RBIs, 3 doubles, no triples.
His average?
222.
Thank you very much.
Had an RBI on Saturday. Takes a curveball inside at the bell for strike.
A duck on pond down there on second, Jackson Bass.
You got one fouled to the right side and
Started the bat a little late. One to nothing. Creek, they need another run right here, right now. Put the pressure on Southlake hitting.
Chase Loomis, the courtesy runner at second, 9 of 10 on stolen bases. The 0-2. Oh, that hits Gavin Dunston right in the back. He's fired up about it. He runs down the first. Nobody else.
What was that running percentage for Jackson Bass? How many?
But this courtesy runner, Chase Loomis.
Oh, Chase Loomis, okay.
He's 9 of 10.
Yeah, that's strong.
And that last at bat, that's an 0-2 count. Then you hit the batter, put runners on first and second for Hudson Howard, a junior left fielder hitting 243. Corner infielders come in. First baseman Jack Beers on the grass. Howard shows bunt, stabs, and misses. Strike one. Hudson Howard does have 6 RBIs, 2 doubles, no triples, and he's 3 for 3 on stolen bases.
Can't write it down, man.
The 0-1. Bunted to the right side, bobbled by Jack Beers, and everybody's safe.
I don't know, that might have been a hit. I don't know if it could have got him the way it was bunted by Hudson.
Falcons will take it either way. Scoreboard in the stadium
Says it's an error.
calls it E3.
Okay.
The bases are loaded with Falcons.
The diminutive Aiden Loomis steps in.
Flew out his first at-bat. Came in tonight hitting 302. Bo Kuhn, fastball down and away, blocked by catcher Cooper Newby.
And with no outs, Creek is in a great position for a huge inning right here, right now, as I say.
First baseman Jack Beer still playing in on the grass. 1-0. Check swing fouled off.
Should have laid off that one. Good ball movement on the pitch by Bo.
He was the count out 1-1. 1-0 Falcons.
Defense in tight in the corners at double play depth. At short and second for the Dragons.
Long pause. Now Bo Kuhn kicks and deals. Breaking pitch that didn't come down enough. Stay too high to the diminutive Aiden Loomis. It's 2-1.
Loomis hung in there. He did not duck out on that pitch.
Two and one. Tapper to the right side. A couple hops. It's the second baseman, Dane Thornton, with it, but nobody covering first, and everybody's safe.
Base hit and an RBI.
For Aiden Loomis, his 5th run driven in a season. How about that? He drives in his brother,
Number 9
Chase
for the
Loomis.
Falcons, the shortstop, Blake Lopez.
And the bases remain loaded.
Yeah, the first baseman for Carroll was going toward the ball, couldn't get there, and there wasn't anybody to cover the bag at first. Is that 2 runs in? Or 1?
1 run on that play, 2 runs down the game.
Thanks, Brenden.
Still nobody out here on the top of the 2nd. Creek looking to add more.
Like I said, a big inning. They're in great shape right now if they put the ball in play.
Now it's Blake Lopez. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out. Pitch home. Pops down a play to the right side. Blake Lopez, the junior shortstop, came in tonight with a 275 average. 5 runs driven in. The 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front. Like that slider from Bo Kuhn. It's 0-2. Long pause. 0-2 pitch. Another tapper to second, fielded by Dane Thornton. Only play is the first for 1 out. And the Falcons push across another run. Make the score 3-0. Scoring on the play, Gavin Dunstan.
Now batting the second baseman, number 7, Tyler Goins.
Blake Lopez's 6th RBI of the season. Moves Aiden Loomis to second base and Hudson Howard to third. Tyler.
Defense is in tight all the way around. And Southlake can't afford to give up any more runs.
Tyler Goins, the hitter.
Goins hitting .418. He's got a hot bat.
Hits this one hard, but foul out of play to the right. Walked in the first inning and came around to score the first Falcon run, did Tyler.
You got a power hitter at home plate. This is tough for the defense.
Bo Kuhn works in his glove. Now the 0-1. Just misses off the outside edge. 1 ball and 1 strike. Zach Wanarek on deck. Huge lead for Aiden Loomis at second with nobody holding him.
1-1 at the plate to Tyler. Zach Winarek's on deck. Creek's got the Dragons where they want them right now.
Bo Kuhn's 1-1.
Good eye.
Low and away. Bo Kuhn about to toss his 40th pitch of the evening.
Wow.
Two-one pitch. Chopper to second, fielded by Dane Thornton to throw home, pulls Cooper Newby away, no chance. Everyone's safe again, and a run plates for the Falcons, making it 4-0.
Now for the Falcons, number 22, the first baseman, Zach Wanarek.
And now Zach Wanarek, an RBI opportunity with 1 out and runners on the corners.
I tell you, Creek's getting me to realize they're real, Brenden. This is a good hitting team. They got good pitching, defense. They're going to be tough to handle.
Zach showing bunt, pulls away, stealing down for second in time. Stolen base for Tyler Goins, his 20th of the year.
20 out of 25. And they can run, too.
Nothing Creek.
3 errors in the game already by the Southlake defense.
Yeah, last one goes down as an E4 on Dane Thornton on the throw home. Hard hit past the diving third baseman Blake Holloway down the left field line. A scorcher picked up just now by Sean Otterburn in the corner. 2 runs are in. 2 RBI double for Zach Winterek. And it's 6-0 Creek.
Excited for Zach. He unselfishly is playing first base. He gets some huge hits.
Number 4, Rain Rojas.
And here comes Rain Rojas. This is a kid I call a superstar, Brenden. I think he is. He's just a sophomore.
Chance to really pour it on. The Falcons up 6-0. Larry Vukan out of the Dragons dugout for a break, and we'll take a timeout with them. 6-0 Timber Creek. Back on Millennium Sports Network in a moment.
This commercial isn't about us. It's about you. It's about you and your first sip of your jalapeno margarita. It's about you and the fresh avocado and your shrimp ceviche. You and your family enjoying a good meal and good company. Celebrating with your closest friends, making a toast to a good year. Dessert, your favorite, Cinco Leches. When it's about you, you know you're at the right place. Make your reservation. Make it about you. Make it Macero.
Founded in 2017, JR's Barbecue and More at 121 Roof Snow Drive in Keller provides a taste above the rest. Breakfast tacos and delicious barbecue to HOA and neighborhood events, weddings, graduation, and family celebrations. Owners JR and Vanessa Herrera proudly support the Keller ISD student athletes. Call JR's Barbecue and More at 682-593-0892 for catering to your next event. And check us out on Facebook at JR's Barbecue and More.
New pitcher warming up on the mound for the Dragons. We'll tell you about the left-handed junior Jackson Smith taking his warm-up pitches. Jackson is 0-1 on the year with a 7 ERA in 10 innings pitched, with 8 strikeouts, 7 walks, a whip of 2, and a pitching repertoire of a very low fastball, 77 to 82 miles per hour, a curveball, and a changeup, his go-to pitch.
Right fielder number 4, Rain Rojas.
For Jackson Smith, the lefty, he's in to face the left-handed Rain Rojas.
Larry Vukan brings in the lefty to pitch to a lefty to try to stop the fire, but it's only 1 out. Creek can very easily bat around in this inning.
Zach Winterek down at second base with the 1 out. Rain Rojas singled in the first. Lefty Jackson Smith set, kicks and deals. Popped up center field, ranging over to his right. Cam Dean makes the catch. And one pitch, 1 out for Jackson Smith.
Bo Kuhn now for the Dragons at first base. Bo Kuhn at first.
Starting pitcher Bo Kuhn stays in the game at first base. It takes Jack Beers out of the lineup. Or out of the field, that is.
A lot of room between first and second for Lane Brinkley.
2 outs, the DH junior Lane Brinkley flew out to right to end the first. Jackson Smith deals inside, scoots Brinkley back for a 1-0. Lane is the 9th Falcon to come to the plate in the inning. Jackson Bass, who led off the innings, on deck. Jackson Smith's 1-0. There's a strike right down the heart of the plate. Staring at the changeup was Lane Brinkley, 1-1. 6-0 Timber Creek. 2 outs in the top of the second.
5 runs in here in the second already.
Swing and a miss.
Fooling with a pitch off the outside edge.
Like that changeup again. Coach Buchan put down his put away pitch. One and two the count to Lane Brinkley. Jackson Smith's 1-2 outside.
Oh no. Cooper Newby tried to frame that one. Did not fool plate umpire Brad Zane. Framed it. The ball was well off the outside edge and pulled back toward the hitter, but did not fool the umpire.
Count even at 2-2.
Look how much room there is between first and second, because second baseman for Southlake covering the man at second.
Lane flew out to right in the first inning. He can hit the right side. The 2-2 pitch. Takes a fastball up and away. 3-2.
Every time they have a ball, they all yell, go. They have 3, go, go, go.
Payoff pitch from Jackson Smith. Swing and a miss. The changeup down low. And Southlake finally puts an end to the inning for Timber Creek with damage, 5 runs. Do it on 2 hits. Also 2 errors. They leave a man on. Inning and a half complete from Dragon Stadium. Timber Creek 6. Southlake Carroll nothing. Due up for the Dragons in the bottom of the second. 5, 6, 7. Cooper Newby, Jack Beers, Braden Baker. Falcons Dragons 4-6A Bright Lights baseball continues after this.
If you or a friend have experienced a significant life loss, get the booklet Walking Through the Valley of Grief by author James C. Bivens. This booklet shares biblical help and is written and designed to help you successfully deal with grief. Walking Through the Valley of Grief is available online at Amazon.com. That's Walking Through the Valley of Grief. Millennium Sports hopes you enjoy our presentation of UIL Bright Lights Baseball. If your business, family, church, or school organization wish to sponsor our broadcasts, contact John Frow, president of Millennium Sports, at 214-642-7003 or email jmfro@att.net. Enjoy the game.
Taking over the pitching duties for the Dragons.
Payson got a new pitcher.
Yeah, another new thrower for the Dragons. We'll talk about Kason Austin.
And this game has run rule written all over it, Brenden.
Yeah, not often you see the Dragons on the other side of that. Kason Austin, the junior, he's 0-1 with a 2.172 ERA in 9 2/3 innings pitched, 3 strikeouts, 4 walks, and a .931 WHIP.
7, 8, 9 coming up for Timber Creek, so maybe he can put the fire out. 5 runs scored in the second by Creek. Wow.
A very short outing from Jackson Smith coming in relief for Bo Kuhn. So, I wonder how deep Dragons can go in the bullpen.
Number 3, Jackson Bass.
Well, Vukan gave me the pitching repertoire, and there's at least 10 pitchers on it, Brenden, so that's how deep. Everybody pitches for Southlake, apparently. Not making fun of him. I mean, he's got arms. They're not getting the job done, though.
6-0 Timber Creek as we start the top of the third.
Is this Jackson Bass coming up?
Yeah, with Jackson Bass. Bass doubled and scored. Back in the second.
Open stance at the plate.
1-0 from Kason Austin. A swing and a miss. A slight foul tip. From Bass, 0-1. From the full wind, kicks and deals, curveball outside. Kason Austin, the sophomore, trying to just likely keep it close and eat up a couple innings for the Dragons. Curveball missed outside. It's 2-1. Six runs on 5 hits through the 2 innings for Timber Creek. Kason Austin's 2-1 hits the outside corner of the knees for a strike, 2-2. Dragons, no runs, 2 hits, 3 errors. Two pitch. Curveball missed outside. Counts full. Gavin Dunston on deck and Hudson Howard to follow. Payoff. Popped up. Right side foul territory. First baseman Bo Kuhn makes the catch in foul ground.
I had that 3-2 also. It says 2-1 on the scoreboard.
Yeah, I was trusting my count on that one.
We both had it 3-2.
Now for the Falcons, number 12, the third baseman, Gavin Dunston.
Jackson Bass retired. Now Gavin Dunston, sophomore third baseman, stands in. He was hit by a pitch and came around the score in that 5-run second inning. As he takes fastball low over the plate for ball 1. Kason Austin steps off the mound for a moment to reset. Sophomore retoes the rubber. 1-0. Missed inside. On another fastball, 2-0. Byron Nelson's added another run on against Trinity. It's 2-0. Nelson lead in the top of the third. Casey Austin's 2-0.
Oh, no, that pitch was framed. Come on.
Inside out, called a strike.
How about we got an update on the Keller with Keller Central when you get a moment?
Down and away on a slider. It's 3-1. Central batting in the bottom of the third. Still 4-3 Indians. That game over at Keller Central. Casey Austin's 3-1. Walked him, ball 4, missed low on all 4 balls in the at-bat.
Man, I don't know how Larry Buchanan can stand this.
The left fielder, number 17, Hudson Howard.
I was around the day when he had virtual all-star team in the field. He had everything. Pitchers going to the major leagues. I mean, it's just unbelievable. And now it's just regular baseball.
And also an article come out about him this past week. The hitter is Hudson Howard, takes ball 1 outside.
Yeah, I saw that one. I didn't read the whole thing. Did it say what his philosophy is about where he's at?
I didn't get to read the whole thing either, but it was talking about his pipeline because the Rangers had signed a couple of former Dragons in their organization. 1-0 is fouled straight back by Hudson Howard.
But I just don't know how he can. I don't know how you have that kind of success and come up with this kind of mediocrity, and how do you deal with it? I'm not saying Southlake has a bad team. They're just not a good team.
1-1. Hudson Howard fouls out of play to the rights.
Main thing is
and 2.
that Creek is really exposing them this game, hitting the ball well.
One and 2 to Hudson Howard. The runner at first, Gavin Dunstan. The pitch from Casey Austin, swinging and a miss on heat inside.
Now I believe Timber Creek's going to take on Byron Nelson next week, and that will be one half of their season right there.
The leadoff hitter for the Falcons, the center fielder, number 25, Aiden Loomis. Loomis now up.
Back to the top of the Falcons lineup, Aiden Loomis, 1 for 2. RBI single and a run scored in the second. Casey Austin, it's the outside edge for strike. He's in lead at first for Gavin Dunstan, 5 of 7 on stolen bases. And Loomis takes down at the knees for a strike.
I think we may be seeing Creek against Byron again after all, Brenden. It's a possibility. Instead of Keller versus Southlake. It's just a waste of time to watch Keller and Southlake. I'm sorry, it just is.
Yeah, imagine the Indians can take care of business on this iteration of the Dragons. 2-1. Hard hit up the middle. Bounces off the pitcher's mound. Grabbed by the shortstop, Matthew Heredia. He'll step on second himself to retire Aiden Loomis and the Falcons in the top of the third. No runs, no hits, no errors, no runner left. 2.5 complete from Dragons Field. 6-0. The Falcons lead Southlake. More on the Williams Sports Network after a brief timeout.
We leave a lot of things to chance. But more and more people are feeling that same uncertainty when it comes to healthcare. 1 in 3 Americans are skipping meals to afford care, and 36% are delaying or not getting the care they need. Thousands across the nation are switching to Impact for a smarter, simpler healthcare option that's more aligned with their values and budgets. To get your free custom quote in seconds, go to savewithimpact.com. That's savewithimpact.com to see what you could be saving.
When faced with a life cycle event such as getting married, having a baby, buying a home or car, planning for retirement, or planning for college, Fort Worth State Farm agent Earl Wood has products and knowledge to help. Earl's office is at 2900 South Hewland, Suite 50 in Fort Worth. Details online at earlwood.biz. That's earlwood.biz. State Farm is for life.
Bottom of the third inning, 6-0. Creek leads.
Is this
Southlake.
the 8-hole hitter?
This is indeed Gavin Strange.
Okay. Thanks. I'm almost caught up here, Brenden. I'm working on it.
Gavin's first at bat. It's been so much Creek on offense.
1-1 after a heater. Who's coming up in the 9-hole?
It'll be Blake Holloway, third baseman. 2-0 for Milo Wilson. This is outside 3-0 to Gavin Strange. Here to start the bottom of the third. Missed up and walked him on 4 pitches. Gavin Strange 4 or 5 on stolen bases.
For the Dragons, number 11, the third baseman, Blake Holloway.
Blake Holloway, the hitter, sophomore third baseman, hitting $130. On the right side, turns the bunt, pulls back, takes it low for a ball. Cam Dean, the leadoff hitter, on deck. Dragons trying to scratch something across after a leadoff walk. 1-0 missed. Just low and away on a change. 2-0.
Is that Chuck Wells out there talking to the mound?
I believe it is Chuck. Not pitching coach Jacob Blevins.
I can't see if he's. It looks like he may have somebody warming up in the bullpen. How many pitches now for Milo through 2 innings?
He's currently at 25 pitches.
That can't be it. Not sure why they're out there.
Trying to calm him down a little bit after throwing 6 straight balls to start the inning.
You got to be able to stand prosperity. You've got a 6-0 lead. The bottom of the third.
Well, Milo takes his time, set out the chest, 2-0. Holloway pulls back the bunt, but takes a strike anyway. Two and 1 to Blake Holloway. Milo Wilson's pitch, swing and a miss. Changeup had him out in front, 2-2. No outs, bottom of the third, 6-0 Creek.
Beautiful breeze right now, the best of the season.
Remember the flag in the outfield out there in left center is not swaying like it had been all game long.
Yeah, it's just a gentle breeze going through here, maybe 1 or 2 miles an hour. After so much heat, it's great to have cool weather a little bit.
The 2-2 just missed. Low. Count is full to Blake Holloway. Payoff pitch fouled off back into the screen. Full count again. Cam Dean on deck. He ripped a double in his first at bat. Trying to get a couple men on for him. 3-2.
Oh!
Hit all the way up near the helmet, ducked it, and takes the
Boy, that was close.
Now batting the center fielder, number 24. That's Cam Dean.
After the first 7 batters, it's pretty simple for Milo Wilson. Low usage. Back-to-back walks. Now Cam Dean, sophomore switch hitting center fielder at the plate. He's turning the bunt, pulls back, takes a strike inside.
See how low that is? That should be further up, don't you think? A little bit? Yes. There we go. Cam Dean up from the left side.
Smoke missed outside. Ball on a strike.
Yeah, they got somebody warming up in the bullpen right now. Right-hander, it looks like, for Creek.
1-1 misses inside. 2-1.
How many walks has Milo had this year, and how many innings?
There's 3 walks in 30 innings coming in.
That's what I thought. He has great control. This is unusual.
2-1 pitch. High fly ball to left field. Not very deep. Hudson Howard makes the catch. The left fielder for the first outs.
The left
in
fielder
the
for the
bottom of the
Dragons,
third.
number 1, Sean Arterburn.
That brings up Sean Otterburn, senior left fielder, sack bunt back in the first.
From the left side, a big hole between short and third.
Well, Wilson. 2-seam fastball missed up for ball 1.
That's Blake over there at short. Blake Lopez. He's moving back.
1-0, foul back.
We're talking about how much distance is over there, but before the pitch, he moves well back to his right. So there's really not a lot of room. Before the pitch, it looks like there's a big hole over there, but he makes up the ground before the pitch comes over home plate. They could hit a shot right up the middle behind him, though. That could be the one thing when you make that kind of decision.
1-1.
Ooh.
Heater hits the outside edge at the knees, 1-2.
Ooh, that was go for ball.
1-2 to Sean Otterburn. Matthew Heredia on deck. Six nothing Creek, bottom of the third. Milo Wilson's 1-2. Just missed. Off the plate away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Milo Wilson sets a 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. Darts it right in the outside corner at the knees. And Sean Otterburn down looking. Second strikeout for Milo Wilson tonight. And it's Matthew Heredia, the sophomore shortstop, 0 for 1 tonight. Matthew came in with a 298 average. Grounded out to third. His first at bat. Milo Wilson's pitch chopped up the middle, standing right on the bag to second baseman Tyler Goins. Steps on it and retires the Dragons in the bottom of the third. No runs, no hits, no errors, 2 left on, and 3 innings complete from Southlake. And it's Timber Creek leading the Dragons 6-0. Falcons Dragons 4-6A Bright Lights baseball continues after this timeout.
This commercial isn't about us. It's about you. It's about you and your first sip of your jalapeno margarita. It's about you and the fresh avocado and your shrimp ceviche. You and your family enjoying a good meal and good company. Celebrating with your closest friends, making a toast to a good year. Dessert, your favorite, Cinco Leches. When it's about you, you know you're at the right place. Make your reservation. Make it about you. Make it Macero.
Founded in 2017, JR's Barbecue and More at 121 Roof Snow Drive in Keller provides a taste above the rest. Breakfast tacos and delicious barbecue to HOA and neighborhood events, weddings, graduation, and family celebrations. Owners JR and Vanessa Herrera proudly support the Keller ISD student athletes. Call JR's Barbecue and More at 682-593-0892 for catering to your next event. And check us out on Facebook at JR's Barbecue and More.
Batting for the Falcons. Number 9, the shortstop.
Fourth
Blake
inning
Lopez.
coming at you, 6-0 Timber Creek. On top of Southlake, Carroll here from Dragon Stadium. Third pitcher of the night. On his second inning of work, Kason Austin for the Dragons, and the sophomore right-hander deals fastball inside the knees for strike one to Blake Lopez. Blake 0 for 2 today at the pair of groundouts, but one of them netted an RBI, swinging and a miss on a big sweeping pitch from Kason Austin. 0-2. Lopez drove in a run in the second, 6th RBI of the year. The 0-2, another swing and a miss on a high changeup, and down on 3 pitches goes Blake Lopez. First outs.
Now batting
The
for the
top of
Falcons,
the fourth.
Tyler Goins, number 7, second base.
And now it's Tyler Goins, senior second baseman. He takes outside. For ball one. Goins walked in the first and came around the score and reached on an error in the second to come around and score. Hard hit right side, right at the second baseman, Dane Thornton. Well positioned on the liner for the catch and the out. 2 down, top of the fourth.
The Falcon first baseman, number 22, Zach Wanarek.
And Zach Wanarek, senior first baseman, single and a double, and 2 RBIs today. First pitch from Kason Austin, a curveball drops outside edge for strike one. Kason Austin looking very comfortable after having drawn a walk in the last inning. Finding a spot, there's a ready pitch, strike. Down the heart of the plate at the knees. It's 0-2 to Zach Wanarek. The 0-2, big curve missed outside, 1-2. Zach came in tonight hitting .368. 2 RBIs, up this total to 16 now on the year. Here's the 1-2 swing and a miss. On a fastball sailing away. Down on strike, Zach Wanarek, and a quick 1-2-3 inning for Kason Austin. Just 9 pitches needed, a pair of strikeouts, no runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on for the top of the fourth. We head to the bottom of the fourth inning, due up for the home team Dragons. We got 4, 5, and 6. Dane Thornton, Cooper Newby, Grayson Pampa. As Millennium Sports coverage of Falcons Dragons 4-6A Bright Lights baseball continues after this timeout.
If you or a friend have experienced a significant life loss, get the booklet Walking Through the Valley of Grief by author James C. Bivens. This booklet shares biblical help and is written and designed to help you successfully deal with grief. Walking Through the Valley of Grief is available online at Amazon.com. That's Walking Through the Valley of Grief.
Read it. Watching the end of here, but I'll see.
Okay.
Don't get sloppy. It's 209.
Yeah. Some water in a minute.
You want some water?
Yeah.
Now taking over the pitching duties for the Falcons. That's number 2, Reed Gabert. Gabert now on the mound for the Falcons.
And a new Falcon pitcher. Reed Gebert. The right-hander throwing for the Falcons, a 5'11", 170-pound
Now batting for the
senior.
Dragons, the cleanup hitter, second base, number 3, Dane Thornton.
Reed is 2-1 with a 4.86 ERA and 16 2/3 innings pitched. And he's met by Dane Thornton, a lefty, who first pitch squares the bunt, pulls back, takes ball 1. Dane Thornton 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Reed Gebert, the pitcher, and hurls a strike right at the knees on the fastball. Looking at Reed pitches, 83 to 85 miles per hour on the fastball, curveball, and changeup. 1-1. Liner to left field, going back. Howard Hudson has a good read on it and takes it in.
That ball was well hit, traveling away toward the left field line, and a great play.
Number 44, Cooper Newby.
By Hudson Howard. He's had a couple good plays tonight, Brenden. He's a fast player.
Very impressive out there. Something about the Falcons, they always have really good defensive teams. It's kind of becoming Chuck Wells' calling card. Make a lot of impressive plays in the field. Here's Cooper Newby.
Hey, Brenden, you're sounding like a homer here. And folks, Brenden graduated from Timber Creek.
Oh, many moons ago.
He wasn't a Creek boy, but he was a basketball player. So there you go.
Timber Creek's definitely becoming a baseball school. A lot of success the past handful of years. The 0-1 from Cooper Newby's popped out of play on the left.
I just had to throw that in and let you remember your glory years of yesterday.
Oh, it's still always celebrated when you can knock off the Dragons.
Anybody can ever beat the Dragons. It's a great win no matter what. It's not over yet in this one. 6-0 though.
Bottom of the 4th and the 0-2. Fastball just misses up and away to Cooper Newby, 1-2.
I am concerned that Central's scoring so many runs off of the pitcher at Keller.
Curveball drops just outside. Looked like a good pitch. Catcher Jackson Bass was ready to throw it around the horn. Said it counts even 2-2. There's the strikeout. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball by him. Cooper Newby down on strikes. First strikeout in relief for Reed Gebert.
New batter for the Dragons, number 33, Cohen Betancourt. Betancourt now for the Dragons.
Here is Reed Betancourt, the hitter.
I got to give all the credit to Chuck Wells. He's using his pitching staff when he doesn't have to, and that's what great coaches do to get ready for the big series later in the season. They don't just ride the big stud to the ground. Milo Wilson getting a break. And there's another hurler out there in the third base bullpen throwing right now.
Yeah, Creek used, 4 pitchers back on Saturday. Curveball stayed up, 1-1.
Is this Grayson Pompa?
Yeah. Flew out back in the second. Reed Gebert hits the outside edge at the belt for strike 2. Falcons looking to respond with a 1-2-3 inning of their own. Full wind and kick. Top foul out of play to the right.
I do want to say one thing, and I'm very sincere in this. If you folks want us to see us broadcast Timber Creek against Byron Nelson, we need sponsors, or we can't do it. We won't have a game. Call me 214-642-7003. John Frow.
Swinging and a miss on a curveball.
Let me finish this. Call John Frow, 214-642-7003, the sponsor, so we can bring you the whole series, Freak versus Byron Nelson. That'll be one of the 2 biggest series of the year.
Get out there to the concession stand.
Thanks, Brenden.
Dragon baseball.
Strikeout. It's 6-0 Timber Creek. 4 innings in the books from Southlake. Falcons up 6-0. Due up for Creek next. 4, 5, 6. Rain Rojas, Lane Brinkley, and Jackson Bass. Millennium Sports Network. In a moment.
Millennium Sports hopes you enjoy our presentation of UIL Bright Lights Baseball. If your business, family, church, or school organization wish to sponsor our broadcasts, contact John Frow, president of Millennium Sports, at 214-642-7003 or email jmfro@att.net. Enjoy the game.
We're going to check some other scores here, folks.
Bottom of the 5th inning. Keller Indians still clinging to a 4-3 lead on Keller Central. Now Cameron Ireland now on the mound for the Indians.
He's a real good reliever. Very solid.
Byron Nelson hosting Trinity, and Bobcats up 2-0 in the bottom of the 5th inning. And the other game of 4-6A, bottom of the 6th inning, LD Bell, the Blue Raiders, up 2-0 on VR Eaton.
Now taking over pitching duties for the Dragons, number 33, Betcourt. Owen Betcourt on the mound.
Owen Bettencourt, the pitcher. 4th of the night for Coach Larry Vukian and the Dragons.
We may not be over there. We may be with Keller. We'll be somewhere. We'll get the best action here on Millennium Sports Network. Bright Lights games of the week.
The designated hitter, number 11, Lane Brinkley. Disregard about that. Right fielder, how about Rain Rojas? Sorry about that, folks. Rain Rojas, number 4, batting for the Falcons.
Rain, the right fielder.
Rojas!
Lefty's 1 for 2 with a single and a flyouts.
I want to see one. He's got 2 home runs. He could jack this out of here.
Owen Bettencourt
pops it up.
Popped up foul to play. Lane Brinkley and Jackson Bass to follow Rain Rojas. Here in the top of the 5th and a 6-0 Timber Creek lead.
Open stance.
Owen Bettencourt missed down in the dirt. Gets away to the backstop, 1-1.
Rain. Rock it, Rain, rock it.
Bettencourt's 1-1. Smoke missed in.
Yes, sir. Good eye. Excellent.
2-1. Rain listed 6 foot 190. Plays outfield and catcher. 2-1 offering. Cranked deep down the right field line. Towards the wall and drifting in the foul territory. Catch made for Gavin Strange.
Almost. You see, he can knock it out here. He hit the ball well, just a little bit too far underneath it. It's out 320 feet. The ball was caught.
Brinkley for the Falcons.
And gave it a nice ride, but yeah, definitely got under it. It was a scorcher in the air. 1 down, top of the 5th. Now it's Lane Brinkley, the DH. East's first pitch fouled off. Straight back. Lane's 0 for 2 with a strikeout.
Too close for comfort for Keller over there at Keller Central.
Oh, Bettencourt.
But Cam Ireland in there now pitching in relief. He's their ace reliever.
Nothing in 2 to count the Lane Brinkley, and that's fouled out of play to the right. Cam Ireland pitching with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. Nobody on. Over in that Keller game. Curveball's been in. And Lane ducks back. 2-2. Oh, and Bettencourt's 2-2. Line shot opposite field, out of play. Keeps the count 2-2. When Bettencourt's 2-2, that's high at the letters, 3-2.
Now, Rob Stramp, the coach for the Keller Indians, has been in the playoffs 25 straight years, Brenden. Actually, I'm counting this year. I think they'll make it again.
Just about.
Ooh.
Back-to-back pitches up and in. Lane Brinkley gets out of the way, and that's ball 4. Lane Brinkley draws the walk with 1 out. Top of the 5th, bring up Jackson Bass.
Now batting for the Falcons, it's number 3, the catcher, Jackson Bass. Bass now for the Falcons.
Looking at some of these teams' next games, things don't get any easier if you're Timber Creek. Mentioned the Byron Nelson series is next up for them this weekend. And then you come right back with Trinity that next Tuesday, Thursday, and Keller a week after that.
Yeah, they'll know where they're at after. I feel like after the Keller series, they'll definitely know where they are. But I think this team's playing with a lot of confidence right now. And a good mental outlook. You can see it the way they play ball.
A note to Jackson Bass, Owen Bettencourt, strike, hits the outside corner, throw down, not in time.
You know, we never talk about the catchers in 4-6-8. Every team almost has a great catcher, and that was just a great snap throw to first by Cooper Newby. He was winning All-District last year, Brenden.
Yeah, as a sophomore. Two and 0. Actually, it's 1-1 to Jackson Bass. Pitch from Owen Bettencourt.
Oh, no. That pitch was on the east side of Abilene. Or maybe the north side of Waxahachie.
Well outside, but called a strike. 1-2. Long pause, quick pitch. Hit down the right field line, foul down the line and out of play. Cohen Bettencourt, the fourth Dragon pitcher of the night, was just in the 5th inning. Wins 2-2. Dropped too far inside.
That's what my wife Antonia does. If something big happens, she will.
It's gotten quiet here after Creek put up 6 runs early in those first 2 innings. As there's a hit the other way to right field, base hit.
The right fielder is playing tight.
Lane Brinkley to second. Jackson Bass, the single, his second hit of the night. Yes, courtesy runner Chase Loomis is out there for him immediately. Runners on first and second with a 1 out.
Third baseman number 12, Gavin Dunston. Dunston now.
Gavin Dunston, he's officially 0 for 0. He's hit by a pitch and walk. Cohen Bettencourt set at the belt. And the first pitch to Gavin Dunston.
That was a good pitch.
At the
letters.
Loomis now, courtesy runner for the Falcons.
This is a chance for the Falcons to run roll right here. The top of the order is coming up pretty soon.
Here's the 8th spot, Gavin Dunston. Cohen Bettencourt's 0-1. Down on the dirt, blocks by Cooper Newby.
Good block.
One ball, 1 strike. Hudson Howard on deck. One pitch. Outside again. Another sliding block by Cooper Newby. Couple of sliders outside. Also been a taxing inning already for Cohen Bettencourt.
They're not holding the runner at first.
Hard shot at shortstop, grabbed by Matthew Radia. Underhand flip to second for 1. In time to first for 2. 6-4-3. Dragons turn the double play and get out of the inning. For the top of the 5th, the Falcons, no runs. They had a hit, no errors. They leave a man. 4.5 complete from Dragon Stadium. Timber Creek still out in front. 6-0 on Southlake Carroll. More Falcons, Dragons, 4-6A Bright Lights game of the week in a moment.
Fort Worth State Farm agent Earl Wood offers the State Farm Steer Clear Young Drivers Program. The Steer Clear Awareness Program is for drivers under the age of 25 and is designed to reinforce the fundamentals of driving. You can contact Earl Woods in Fort Worth at 817-922-9300. Details available online at earlwood.biz. That's earlwood.biz. State Farm is for life.
This commercial isn't about us. It's about you. It's about you and your first sip of your jalapeno margarita. It's about you and the fresh avocado and your shrimp ceviche. You and your family enjoying a good meal and good company. Celebrating with your closest friends, making a toast to a good year. Dessert, your favorite, Cinco Leches. When it's about you, you know you're at the right place. Make your reservation. Make it about you. Make it Macero.
Bottom of the 5th. That is number 13, the first baseman, Bo Kuhn.
Bo Kuhn to lead off the bottom of the 5th.
Well, at the conclusion, we'll have the Impact Health Sharing post-game show interview with Two players a game at least for Creek, and there's a base hit.
Bo Kuhn, first pitch slapped in the left. Just the third hit of the night for the Dragons.
The right fielder, number 2, Gavin Strange.
Now Gavin Strange, the hitter, he walked in the third. Keller got one of those insurance runs, so up 5-3 on Central in the top of the 6th inning. First pitch curveball misses. Up showing bunt. Throw down was very close on Bo Kuhn. Jackson Bass, man, he loves that throw down the first.
This season is surreal, Brenden. Things have changed in District 4-6A. After being so, of course, Keller's still right up there. But here comes Creek.
Two and 0, Gavin Strange. Also in 4-6A, Byron Nelson up now 3-0 on Trinity. Bobcats have grabbed another run. Gavin pulled back.
They're for real. They got good pitching over there.
Three and 0 from Reed Gebert. Gavin Strange, and Gavin taking the strike down the middle. After Gavin Strange is Blake Holloway on deck. 3-1. Hard hit, foul to the left. Count is full. Payoff pitch. Curveball missed up. Ball 4.
With 2 on, nobody out. That brings up the third baseman, Blake Holloway, number 11.
On first and second, nobody out for Blake Holloway.
Got a right-hander throwing in the pen now for Timber Creek.
Blake Holloway walked in the third. His lone plate appearance. Reed Gebert, long pause. Comes home. Holloway shows bunt, pulls back, takes ball outside.
Do we know who it is, Brenden? It's a long ways down there.
Can't make it out.
I think he's a right-hander. Yes, he is.
Reed Gebert's 1-0. Again, Blake Holloway pulls back a bunt, throw down the second. Might be James Serio warming up.
Pitch home.
2 0s at the letters for strike. Again, Blake Holloway showing bunt but pulling back.
Serio said he had innings left. Remember when I interviewed him the other day?
Yeah, the starting and winning pitcher on Saturday. Normally the team's closer. Hard hit right side, base hit right over second baseman Ty Goins. Right fielder Rain Rojas gets it in quickly. Dragons go station to station. And bases are loaded for the leadoff hitter, Cam Dean.
The bases loaded. That brings up the Dragon leadoff hitter, the center fielder, number 24, Cam Dean.
Dean, 1 for 2 today with a double. Switch hitting center fielder. Hits from the left side against Reed Gebert. The pitch home. Chopped right side, right on the bag. Zach Winterak has it. Steps on first one, throw to second, the tag in time.
But run scored.
To turn 2, indeed. They take 2 outs for the 1 run. On the 3-6
now batting for the Dragons, number
double
1,
play.
the left fielder, Sean Arterburn.
Bo Kuhn came home to score. Gavin Strange over to third. Blake Holloway out on the base paths. Here's a hot shot right up the middle from Sean Otterburn for a base hit. The score, Gavin Strange from third, and Southlake has scratched across 2 runs here. Make the score 6-2. Timber Creek lead in the bottom of the 5th.
I don't know what is going through the mind of Chuck Wells. I don't know his staff that well yet. We will eventually. Maybe he doesn't want Pierce to throw 3 innings. Is that Pierce out there, you said?
James
Serio. Yeah, I may didn't want him to throw 3 innings because he already threw a few the other day. He wants to get to the 6th inning, then let him close it.
Milo Wilson with the first 3 innings. Reed Gebert looking to go 2 innings here in the 4th and 5th. As fastball just misses outside. 1-1 to Matthew Heredia. Sean Otterburn, the runner at first, 6 of 9 on stolen bases. Pitch home. Hard hit deep to left center field. Racing center fielder Aiden Loomis bobbles it, makes the catch. Aiden Loomis can cover a lot of ground.
He ran about 30 yards there to make that catch. He caught the ball up high. That's a highlight reel catch, everybody.
And minimizes the damage in the 5th. The Dragons do get a pair of runs. Thanks to 3 hits. No errors. They leave a man on. 5 innings in the books from Southlake as the Falcons, Timber Creek on top, 6-2.
I like the music here, Brenden.
Indeed, we'll see if the Falcons can.
Let's keep it here.
Capitalize on it.
Let's thank our sponsors.
With Millennium Sports and the Timber Creek Falcons, wish to thank our broadcast sponsors. Impact Health Sharing, save up to 50% versus insurance. State Farm Agent Earl Wood of Fort Worth. For Macero Mexican Restaurant of Southlake. JR's Barbecue and More of Keller. Author James C. Bivens' book, Walking Through the Valley of Grief. Available now on Amazon.
Deep in the heart of Texas, rabbits rush around the brush. Deep in the
heart of Texas. Except when I'm in Oklahoma City, I'm sorry. I do love Texas otherwise.
Sky is wide and high. Deep in the heart of Texas.
Who's coming up, Brenden?
For the Falcons, we're at 9-1-2. But this is not Hudson Howard walking up to the plate. This is a pinch hitter. Here is Leighton Allen.
Leighton Allen. Allen now for the Falcons.
Leighton Allen, a 5'7", 145-pound senior outfielder from the left side.
Oh, the pitch behind it did not hit him. Wow.
And nice greeting to the ball game to Leighton. 1-0. Cohen Betancourt back on the mound for the Dragons.
No way.
Hits that outside corner of Abilene for a strike.
Oh, God. Come on.
Leighton Allen is hitting 241. Check swing, but it went around. No home runs, 4 RBIs for Leighton. Going Betancourt's 1-2. Big curveball outside. Did not come back in. 2-2. Top of the order, Aiden Loomis on deck. 2-2 up and in. Chin music. Count is full to Leighton Allen.
I tell you, this 3 games a week has got me all mixed up. I feel like tomorrow ought to be Saturday. It's only going to be Wednesday. Good hit. Get down.
Line the left. And the catch for Sean Otterburn on the run in. One down in the top
Now
of the
batting for the
6th.
Falcons, the center fielder, number 25, Aiden Loomis.
We head to the top of the lineup. Aiden Loomis. 1 for 3. The RBI single and a run scored in the 2nd. Nice catch last inning in the alley in left center.
Ooh. Almost hit him on the noggin.
A couple pitches up and in just this inning from Cohen Betancourt. Dragon pitcher. 1-0. Fastball's up. 2-0.
What's going on with Keller, Brenden?
They've added another insurance run and lead 6-3 headed to the top of the 7th.
Is that game at Keller or at Keller?
Get that central. It's the fly ball to
Yeah,
center field.
Okay.
And Cam Dean, no issue for the catch. 2 away.
Now batting for the Falcons, number 9, the shortstop, Blake Lopez.
Blake Lopez, junior shortstop. 0 for 3. Strikeout and RBI. He takes inside. Chin music to him at first pitch. Every batter is very up and in. Going Betancourt's 1-0. There's a nice pitch on the outside edge of the plate for a strike. One offering. Another strike right at the letters, outside edge fastball. 1-2.
Nice frame by Cooper Newby. It was a legit strike, though.
Betancourt working very quickly. 1-2 offering outside, trying to get a chase and a frame again. Nothing going. 2-2. Inside, strike 3 called. Oh, Blake Lopez scooted back in the box, but umpire Brad Zane rings him up. And that does it for the Falcons in the 6th. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. 5.5 complete from Southlake. Timber Creek 6. The Dragons just 2. As Millennium Sports presentation of 468 Bright Lights Game of the Week continues after timeout.
If you or a friend have experienced a significant life loss, get the booklet Walking Through the Valley of Grief by author James C. Bivens. This booklet shares biblical help and is written and designed to help you successfully deal with grief. Walking Through the Valley of Grief is available online at Amazon.com. That's Walking Through the Valley of Grief.
Bottom of the 6th inning. 6-2 Timber Creek. Due up for the Dragons here in the home half of the 6th. It's 4, 5, 6, Dane Thornton and Cooper Newby, and we'll see in the 6 spots, but a couple different hitters for the Dragons tonight. On the mound for the Falcons, indeed, it was James Serio warming up in that bullpen. Serio 3-0 with a 1.841 ERA in 14 2/3 innings, with 19 strikeouts, 12 walks, a 1.705 whip. And he's 2 for 2 on save opportunities. He was the winning pitcher on Saturday. James Serio pitched 3 innings.
Now the Dragon cleanup hitter, the second baseman.
Didn't allow any runs.
Thornton.
Okay. You had that. Okay, you had some. His first pitch to Dane Thornton is a strike. Dane 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Takes 4. Ball 1-1 to Dane Thornton, the second baseman. Left-hander. Didn't start Saturday, but pitched hit late in the game. 1-1. Serio deals inside at the knees for strike 1 and 2. James Serio's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Fanned. Gavin Dane Thornton.
The Dragon catcher's up next, number 44. That's Cooper Newby.
Catcher Cooper Newby. Now up at the plate. Cooper's 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. The 0-1 from James Serio is a strike outside half of the plate. About letter high. James Serio's 0-2 fouled off. Still 0-2 to Cooper Newby. 6-2 Creek in the bottom of the 6th. James Serio inside Peter. That hit Cooper Newby. Didn't show it, but Cooper Newby hit by the pitch. He's on first. John Rivers, that is his courtesy runner. The junior is 1 of 2 on stolen bases.
For the Dragons, the pitcher, number 33, Cohen Bettencourt.
There's Cohen Bettencourt, who struck out in his last plate appearance.
You got me.
Cohen Bettencourt from the right side. Fouls first pitch straight back.
The courtesy runner for Newby now is number 12, John Rivers for the Dragons. Rivers now courtesy running for Newby.
You hear me, Brenden?
We do.
I'm heading to do the interviews.
One out in the bottom of the 6th. James Serio's 1-0-1. It's in the dirt. Ball and a strike to Cohen Bettencourt. Zach Winterick holding John Rivers, the runner at first. On a room on the right side. 1-1. Outside edge, just off the plate. On the heater, it's 2-1. On deck for the Dragons, Bo Kuhn. Arios 2-1. Missed low with more heat. 3 balls and a strike. Arios set at the belt, 3-1 pitch, loses his hat and missed outside for ball 4. Back-to-back runners put on.
Number 13, Bo Kuhn.
Thanks to a hit by pitch and a walk, and 2 on, 1 out, Bo Kuhn. First baseman's up. Bo is 1 for 2, singled last inning. Came around to score. The first Dragon run of the night. James Dario ready on the mound. Deals to Bo Kuhn and missed high with the fastball for ball 1. Creek could get out of it with a double play. Carroll could get right back into it with 1 swing. The 1-0. Strike on the outside edge at the knees. James Dario constantly looking for the corners. James Dario's 1-1. Fouled off. Back 1-2. James Dario with that long sleeve on his right arm. No sleeve on his left. Check second. The 1-2 pitch. Ooh, big breaking ball up, too high up. The tall Bo Kuhn, 2-2.
Brenden, I think he's
not hearing you clearly. 2-2 pitch. Outside, 3-2.
got me. Hear me now?
Yeah.
I said he's a little pumped out there right now.
Oh, I see it now. Payoff pitch from James Dario. Fouled off. Back. We'll do it again.
Overpowering fastball.
Yeah, Dario on his fastball. 86, 88 miles per hour. Also features a curveball, slider, changeup. And of course, the bread and butter, his fastball. James Dario set at the belt. Stares at second. The pitch home outside. Bo Kuhn draws a walk. Hit by pitch. Walk. Has loaded the bases for Carroll here in the bottom of the 6th with a 6-2 Timber Creek lead. And Coach Chuck Wells, the Falcons out on the mound, making a pitching change. And we'll take the timeout. 6-2 Falcons lead the Dragon. More Millennium Sports presentation for 6A Bright Lights game of the week. Back after a timeout.
We leave a lot of things to chance. But more and more people are feeling that same uncertainty when it comes to healthcare. 1 in 3 Americans are skipping meals to afford care, and 36% are delaying or not getting the care they need. Thousands across the nation are switching to Impact for a smarter, simpler healthcare option that's more aligned with their values and budgets. To get your free custom quote in seconds, go to savewithimpact.com. That's savewithimpact.com to see what you could be saving.
Millennium Sports hopes you enjoy our presentation of UIL Bright Lights Baseball. If your business, family, church, or school organization wish to sponsor our broadcasts, contact John Frow, president of Millennium Sports, at 214-642-7003 or email jmfro@att.net. Enjoy the game.
Andrew Quintana, the new pitcher for the Falcons, comes into a dangerous situation. Bases are loaded with 1 out and a 6-2 Falcons lead in the bottom of the 6th inning. New pitcher is Andrew Quintana. Andrew, the senior, he pitched on Saturday in relief. 2/3 innings with a walk, no hits, no strikeouts. Kind of played had the hold in that situation, and that's again what it is right here, a hold situation.
Fielder number 2, Gavin Strange.
Andrew Quintana 1-1 with a 4.219 ERA and 10 2/3 innings. 7 strikeouts, 7 walks, a 1.406 whip.
Gavin Strange is a footballer.
He's walked 2 times tonight, batting from the right side, the right fielder. Punter and free safety. And Strange pulls back the fake bunt, takes ball 1. Dragons clawing their way back. Andrew Quintana's 1-0. Curveball missed outside. Gavin Strange again showing bunt, trying to mess with the pitcher. Zach Wonderek, first baseman, and third baseman Gavin Dunstan in on the grass. 2-0. There's a strike. Gavin Strange pulled that one back, 2-1. 6-2 Creek, 1 out. Bases loaded, bottom of the 6th, and time called at the plate from Gavin Strange. Gavin Strange's 7 RBIs does have him second on the team in runs driven in, tied with a couple other players. The 0-1. High chopper up the middle, fielded by the shortstop Blake Lopez. One play is to first. And a run scores. As all Lopez has on the high slow chopper was 1 throw.
Now batting for the Dragons, the third baseman.
Scoring on the play was Cooper Newby's courtesy runner, John Rivers, and that makes the score 6-3 Timber Creek with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. And now the hitter is Blake Holloway, sophomore third baseman, 1 for 1 with the walk and a single. Blake takes fastball low in the dirt, ball 1. Andrew Quintana set at the belt, the 1-0. Hard hit towards third. Grabbed and stopped by Gavin Dunstan. Has in a rundown between second and third. And finally tagging out. Cohen Betancourt on the base paths for the final out. Had him in a pickle. The tag is made, and that does it. The Falcons escape the 6th inning, giving up just the 1 run on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 6 innings in the books from Southlake. Timber Creek leads the Dragons 6-3 as more Falcons Dragons 4-6A Bright Lights baseball continues after this timeout.
Fort Worth State Farm agent Earl Wood offers the State Farm Steer Clear Young Drivers Program. The Steer Clear Awareness Program is for drivers under the age of 25 and is designed to reinforce the fundamentals of driving. You can contact Earl Woods in Fort Worth at 817-922-9300. Details available online at earlwood.biz. That's earlwood.biz. State Farm is for life.
This commercial isn't about us. It's about you. It's about you and your first sip of your jalapeno margarita. It's about you and the fresh avocado and your shrimp ceviche. You and your family enjoying a good meal and good company. Celebrating with your closest friends, making a toast to a good year. Dessert, your favorite, Cinco Leches. When it's about you, you know you're at the right place. Make your reservation. Make it about you. Make it Macero.
Six to 4. Our score after 6 innings. Timber Creek on top, due up for the Falcons.
The Falcons' second baseman, number
3, 4, and 5 in the order.
Goins.
Tyler Goins, Zach Winterek, Rain Rojas. Against Cohen Bettencourt out for his third inning of work and relief. Sophomore kicks and deals. Fastball missed outside, ball 1 to Ty Goins. Ty 1 for 2. A walk and 2 runs scored, an RBI. And takes a slider outside edge for a strike. Well, Bettencourt working quickly since finding his groove last inning. Missed away for ball 2. Foul straight back by Ty Goins. It counts even at 2-2. Zach Winterek on deck. He's got a pair of hits and a couple of RBIs, including a double. The 2-2 pitch popped up right side, foul, and it's out of play off the Dragon clubhouse. Cohen Bettencourt's 2-2, outside edge, strike 3 call. Ty Goins down looking at a 2-seam fastball, and he's not even arguing it. One down in the top of the 7th.
Now for the Falcons, the first baseman, number 22, Zach Winterek.
And Zach Winterek, senior first baseman. His first at bat against Cohen Bettencourt, and first pitch hammers it deep down the left field line. Back at the wall, leap and a catch made into the wall by Sean Otterburn.
Sean Otterburn on that catch.
That was a great catch, Brenden. That ball was tagged.
That ball just got held up. This was 30 minutes ago, and the wind was going a little more. Probably gets that boost, does Zach Winterek, but great job by Sean Otterburn in the outfield, sticking with it. A long out, number 2. And that was Rain Rojas. His first pitch missed down and in. For ball 1, Rain 1 for 3 with a single. He also sent one deep to the right field corner. His last at bat. One pulled foul chopped out of play. Going Bettenker's 1-1 pitch. Oh. Curveball never broke over, 2-1. Due up for the Dragons in the bottom of the 7th, trying to come back. Will be the top of the order, 1-2-3. Going Bettenker's 2-1, fouled straight back, 2-2. Cam Dean, Sean Audubon, and Matthew Heredia. Due up for the Dragons in the bottom half of the inning. Two-two. Outside on the fastball, counts full. Lane Brinkley on deck for the Falcons if rain reaches. Payoff pitch. Popped up, straight back, foul to play. We'll do the 3-2 again. Six runs, 6 hits, no errors for the Falcons. 4 runs, 5 hits, 3 errors for the Dragons. 3-2 from Cohen Bettencourt. High fly ball deep from the center field. Going back, Cam Dean now comes in on it and makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Cohen Bettencourt and the Dragons in the top of the 7th. Bottom of the 7th time we go. Falcons clinging to a 6-4 lead. 3 outs away from sweeping the Dragons. Again, due up for Southlake. 1-2-3. Cam Dean, Sean Audubon, and Matthew Heredia. Falcons, Dragons, 4-6-8. Bright Lights Baseball continues. Millennium Sports Network after this timeout.
Millennium Sports hopes you enjoy our presentation of UIL Bright Lights Baseball. If your business, family, church, or school organization wish to sponsor our broadcasts, contact John Frow, president of Millennium Sports, at 214-642-7003 or email jmfro@att.net. Enjoy the game.
New pitcher into the game for the Falcons. Their 5th pitcher of the evening. He's been the left fielder all night long. It's Hudson Howard on the mound. Hudson, a 6 foot, 175 pound junior. And the numbers on Hudson Howard, he's 1-2 with a 3.375 ERA in 16 innings. That's 21 strikeouts and 12 walks and a 1.275 whip. He is 1 for 1 on saved opportunities. And he's asked to pick up his 2nd of the year here. Cam Dean from the left side takes a fastball at the belt for strike 1. Cam Dean, 1 for 3 with a double. Ripped in the center field. Aiden Loomis drifting to his left, makes the catch. And 1 away on 2 pitches in the bottom of the 7th.
After that great catch in left field, it is the Dragon.
And here's Sean Audubon.
Sean Audubon.
Sean's 1 for 2 with an RBI single, a bunt, and a strikeout. Hudson Howard deals a laser on the outside edge at the belt for strike 1. Hudson's fastball can touch up around 88, 89. Oh, and there it is again. Perfect spot, low and away at the knee. All Sean Audubon can do is stare at it for strike 2. The 0-2 pitch. Curveball outside. Sean took it for ball one. Matthew Heredia on deck. Howard Hudson's 1-2 out of play to the left. We'll do the 1-2 again. Hudson Howard's 1-2. Curveball outside edge didn't drop in. 2-2. The 2-2. Smoke outside just off the plate. Says home plate umpire Brad Zane. It was close at the belt. Count is full. Payoff pitch. Fouled out of play to the left. Payoff again from Hudson Howard. Inside, I think he got a piece of Sean Otterburn. Ball 4, hit by pitch. Sean gets first base regardless. An 8-pitch at bat that ends with Sean Otterburn reaching and the potential tying run steps to the plate, and Matthew Heredia with one out in the bottom of the seventh.
The shortstop, number 6. Matthew
In the 6-4 Timber Creek lead. Heredia's 0 for 3. Couple of ground outs and a fly out. Hudson Howard, smoke missed, blowing away. Ball 1. Sean Otterburn, the runner at first. He's 6 of 9 on stolen bases. Not running. Pitches up and in. A pass ball past Jackson Bass. To the backstop and scooting down to second base, Sean Otterburn. Two and 0 to Matthew Heredia. Dane Thornton on deck. Hudson Howard steps off. Regain his composure. Double play ball is out of the picture after the wild pitch. 2-0. There's a strike right down central at the knees. Two and 1 for Hudson Howard. Checks second. Comes home to 2-1. Just off the edge at the knees on the fastball. 3-1. Man, these pitchers are not missing by much. Three and 1 the count. Hudson Howard set at the belts. Pitch. Ball 4. Matthew Heredia takes the base. Back-to-back base runners put on with the walk. And Dane Thornton coming up with runners on first and second, one out. But first, Timber Creek having a mound visit, possibly a pitching change. We'll see. We'll take a timeout. 6-4. Southlake leads Timber Creek. Nope.
Leave it here and give us some scores.
Keller final 7-0 over Central. Byron Nelson final 3-0 win against Trinity. LD Bell 3-0 win against VR Eden.
Batting for the Dragons, the cleanup hitter, second baseman, Dane Thornton.
Dane Thornton is the hitter. John Rivers running for Matthew Heredia at first base. 1 of 2 on stolen bases. John normally runs for Cooper Newby, so he's a pinch runner right now at first. Dane Thornton, the hitter, 0 for 3 with 2 Ks from the left side. First pitch popped up left side, out of play. Oh and 1 the count. Runners on first and second. Hudson Howard, pitch home, up and away. 1 and 1 to Dane Thornton. Came in tonight hitting just a $154. One pitch. Pass ball to the backstop, right past Jackson Bass. The tip of his glove. Both runners move up. Things getting very tight for the Falcons now. Again, the double play ball now taken out of the equation. First baseman Zach Winterick backs way up. 2-1 pitch. Small off the plate, 3-1. Cooper Newby on deck. Three-one offering. Fouled out of play. It's sharply hit. Off the netting, the left side. Count is full. Hudson Howard got the leadoff hitter Cam Dean out on just 2 pitches. A line out to center. A couple of walks. The 3-2. Hard shot, ground ball off third baseman Gavin Dunst off the heel of his glove to keep it in front of him. A run scores, and everybody's safe. It is 6-5. Timber Creek on top.
Now
potential tying run at second still for the Dragons. Infield single for Dane Thornton. Now it's runners on first and second. 1 out for Cooper Newby, junior catcher. 1 for 2 with a single, strikeout, and hit by a pitch, and a run scored. Howard Hudson right down the heart of the plate for a strike. John Rivers, the potential tying runner down at seconds. Has a decent lead. Time called by Cooper Newby at the plate. If Dane Thornton from first base scores, that would be the ball game. The 0-1 pitch. Splitter inside, missed. 1-1. Hudson Howard. Set at the belt. The 1-1. Up and away. 2-1. Feels like in this last inning, these Dragon hitters becomes very disciplined at the plate. They are laying off close pitches and not fishing anything away either. 2 balls and a strike to Cooper Newby. Hard hit, right side, base hit into right field. Rain Rojas picks it up. A big round of third and then a pause by John Rivers. Bases are loaded. Station to station single for Cooper Newby. His second hit of the night. And new hitter for the Dragons. We have at the plate senior third baseman
Now
Tegan
batting for
Heck.
the Dragons, number 40, Tegan Heck.
Tegan has just
Runner.
6 plate appearances this year. A .333 average from the left side. Tegan Heck, the base is loaded, hits it in the left center field, down towards the alley, off the wall. 1 run scored, it's tied. 2 runs scored, it's over. The Dragons have come back and walked it off 7-6.
Dragons win. Dragons win.
Tegan Heck, a walk-off RBI double. A 3-run bottom of the 7th for the Dragons.
At Dragons Ballpark, the final score with the walk-off double. Dragons 7.
And they come back victory
6.
after trailing 6-0 for the first 4 innings.
Friday night, right here at the ballpark.
With the win, Carroll advances the 5, 15-1, and 1-5 in District 4, 6A. The Dragons' first win of the district season. And Simcoe Creek calls the 14-7 overall, 4-2 in District 4, 6A play. And a winning pitcher tonight goes to Cohen Bettencourt. Those last 2 1/3 innings pitched. The losing pitcher, Hudson Howard, in the 7th. He is charged for all 3 of those runs.
All right, we got Brenden, we got our coach here. Who's our sponsor? Brenden.
Our sponsor for our talk with Coach Chuck Wells is Impact Health Sharing.
Okay, thank you. Coach, what do you say about something like that?
Well, if you don't throw strikes, you don't deserve to win. We let them. They let us off the hook on Saturday with the 10 walks, and then our last 3 pitchers couldn't throw strikes. Don't know what to tell you. And they finally made a big hit. So that's what it is.
We're hoping to speak to Winterick. I know you need to go talk to your kids, see if you can send him over. Thank you. Appreciate you. It's Chuck Wells. I don't blame him. What can you say? You can't get the ball over the plate.
Yeah, that's a really bad taste of a loss after having, again, we were up 6-0 after the 2nd inning. Felt like all Creek early. Credit the Dragons sticking with it, fighting strong. While we coming up with our player interview with Zach Winterick, brought to you by State Farm agent Earl Wood of Fort Worth. While Coach Wells talks to the team, we'll take our first timeout.
Zach is a senior captain. He's the guy to talk to. How the guy's going to come back from this.
And we'll speak with him after this quick break. 7-6 the final, Southlake.
That would be the range that you would pay for your family of 6.
Wow, that's great.
Go to savewithimpact.com. So the lowest is what?
$73
Compared to
like 2,000.
2,000.
That's actually crazy.
So standard rate $130.
$130 a month. Now what I want you to do is go ahead and put 3+ for your daughters.
Oh, that's a lot cheaper.
Were you expecting that?
No, not at all.
So it's called Healthcare Sharing, and Impact Health Sharing is our company, and we're just trying to spread the word that there's an alternative for people.
A minor accident can turn into a hassle. Fort Worth State Farm agent Earl Wood offers auto insurance with a combination of service, price, and protection. Earl's office is at 2900 South Hewland, Suite 50 in Fort Worth. Details available online at earlwood.biz. That's earlwood.biz. Fort Worth State Farm agent Earl Wood. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And
all right, I'm here with Zach Winterick. Zach, you're a senior. You've been a big part of this team. You had 2 big hits tonight. What can you guys do? What can you learn from this game that'll help you further in the season?
I mean, the main thing is to not give up after we score runs and we have to throw strikes. That was the big thing tonight, and it didn't happen.
I know there's a lot of people listening tonight. Anybody want to say hello to?
Just my whole family. I'd like to thank them for everything, and I'd like to thank the Lord.
Well, I know your mom, and they're great people. The season is not over. Little luck tonight for Southlake, and I'm sure your team is really coming. The whole chemistry has changed.
Yes, sir. Completely.
All right. Take care, man. God bless. Well, Brenden, we thought they were going to the World Series, and now they're in the outhouse.
Again, all the credit in the world to Southlake Carroll sticking with it, even when it looked bleak very early. The Dragons are starting 0-5 in district play. Again, probably
Let me see if I can get boot camp.
Putting it into one of their worst skids in program history. Next up, we mentioned for the Falcons, their next series. Timber Creek has Byron Nelson Friday at Byron Nelson and then back at home on Saturday.
We got Coach Larry Vucan coming. This guy is a Hall of Fame coach. Coach, I asked early in this game, what are you thinking this season and what are you doing with this team? We saw what you did tonight. I saw what you did with them.
Well, I think we're playing kind of what our youth is, and we're trying to figure out combinations and trying to figure out who can do it when. But yeah, I'm proud of them. Obviously, that was a huge win for us. We hadn't got a win in district and against a very good team and so well coached with regard to Timber Creek. And I know Coach Wells is disappointed, but man, his kids played hard, and I was just glad to see that our kids finally felt good about themselves going home.
You had resiliency, and your pitchers started throwing strikes. That's the main thing.
Yeah, Betancourt, I think, was the key one, right? And he's a young sophomore. He was just called up from the JV today and came in and did a really good job and kept him off balance.
Well, we're going to see you next week when Keller comes to town. There'll be another Southlake Keller Donnybrook. I don't know what to call them. They're the best games in 4-6A every year. I'm looking forward to it.
I am too. It should be a lot of fun. Thank you for doing the games. I appreciate you.
See you soon, Coach. Well, there you go, Brenden, one of my very good friends. And let me tell you, Chuck Wells is an even better friend, but I have all the respect for Larry Vucan. He is a great coach, a great man. You see what he's doing with this young team. It's amazing.
Indeed. Chatting with Carroll head coach Larry Vucan, brought to you by Macero Mexican Restaurants of Southlake. 7-6, the final from Dragons Field. This is the Impact Health Sharing post-game show. Dragons, again, with the victory, 5-15-1, 1-5 in district play. Falcons with the loss, 14-7 overall, 4-2 in district 4-6A play. Take another timeout. Impact Health Sharing post-game show. Return. We'll have our game wraps, talk about what's up next for us here at Millennium Sports.
When you bundle home and auto, good things can happen. You get a local agent who can help you choose the right coverage for you at a price that's right for you.
Call State Farm agent Earl Wood in Fort Worth today.
We leave a lot of things to chance. But more and more people are feeling that same uncertainty when it comes to healthcare. 1 in 3 Americans are skipping meals to afford care, and 36% are delaying or not getting the care they need. Thousands across the nation are switching to Impact for a smarter, simpler healthcare option that's more aligned with their values and budgets. To get your free custom quote in seconds, go to savewithimpact.com. That's savewithimpact.com to see what you could be saving.
One more thanks to all of our sponsors for Impact Health Sharing. Save up to 50% versus insurance. State Farm agent Earl Wood of Fort Worth. For Macero Mexican Restaurant of Southlake. For JR's Barbecue and More of Keller. For author James C. Bevan's book, Walking Through the Valley of Grief. Available now on Amazon. Thank you to all of our broadcast sponsors. Mentioned Timber Creek, Keller, the Indians, with a 7-4 final over Keller Central. Byron Nelson, a 3-0 win over Trinity. 7-4. Nope, said 7-4 multiple times.
Thanks.
And LD Bell beat VR Eaton 3-0 on the 3 games from tonight. We're talking about what we're doing next.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna do Keller and Southlake. But let me tell you this. I still think that Timber Creek has a great team. Their pitching staff totally let them down. How many balls did they throw, Brenden? Not many strikes.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the last 2 innings, hit by pitch, walk, hit by pitch, walk. I mean, that was 5 in the last 8 batters right there.
And that's what Chuck Wells said to me. He said, we can't win if we can't throw strikes. It's the truth. But they're a good team. They'll be back. Yeah, everybody's down right now, but they're going to be back. Kids are resilient, right? Right, Brenden?
Oh, yeah. That's a Chuck Wells team.
So
they are not going to give up easy.
Anyway, I want to thank everybody that helped us bring this game here tonight to you. Go ahead and give our credits, Brenden.
Yeah, for Keller ISD Executive AD Eric Persine, Timber Creek Falcons head baseball coach Chuck Wells, and Carroll Dragons head baseball coach Larry Vukan. For local media, Dallas Morning News and TexasHighSchoolBaseball.com. Millennium Sports President, play-by-play color analyst John Frow. For color and play-by-play analyst Brenden Snow, and our videographer Rick Snow. Our logistics sound coordinator Antonio Juarez. Nos otros los guapos. UIL 468 Bright Lights Game of the Week Baseball is written, produced, and directed by John Frow and Millennium Sports Network. Copyright 2026. Join us again Friday, March 27th at 6:30 for Keller Indians at Carroll Dragons, and Saturday, March 28th at 12:30 for Game 2 of the series, beginning with the State Farm agent Earl Wood of Fort Worth pregame show and first pitch at 1 p.m. So, signing off from Southlake Carroll, the Dragons walk it off 7-6 against the Timber Creek Falcons. Thank you all for tuning in on this Tuesday night, and hope to have you back with us on Friday. Good night.
You've been listening to Millennium Sports' presentation of the 4-6A Bright Lights Baseball Game of the Week. Millennium Sports, the Timber Creek Falcons, and Carroll Dragons wish to thank our broadcast sponsors. Impact Health Sharing. Save up to 50% versus insurance. State Farm agent Earl Wood of Fort Worth. Macero Mexican Restaurant of Southlake. JR's Barbecue and More of Keller. And author James C. Bivens' book, Walking Through the Valley of Grief. Available now on Amazon. Millennium Sports invites you to follow Bright Lights playoff baseball beginning in May through the UIL State Championships at Dell Diamond Round Rock Friday and Saturday, June 5th and 6th. Thanks for listening. Drive safely. This is the Millennium Sports Network.